Recorded by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome, Brooklyn at the Brown Table. What's going on?
Yeah.
You gotta,
You already?
Black. You can hear us on these platforms right here: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You can check us out on those platforms right there. But you definitely can hear us on Anchor FM, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, iTunes Podcasts,
Yes,
Spotify, Spreaker, Amazon Music, and now you can download us on the Evening Rush app. What's going on, my brother?
Yes, sir.
All right.
How's everything?
Everything cool, bro. What's going on with y'all? How was y'all weekend?
Our weekend was it's still the same. Blessed, man. Went out to eat. You know what I mean? Took little walks around, shit like that. It's the same thing that we do regular shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, no.
Exactly. What's going on, EB, Eddie Brock in the house? What's going on, boy? What's happening with you?
Same shit. Chill with the fam. You know what I mean?
Regular
I was with him.
Regular degular. Like, yo, we do regular degular shit like every day, man. Like, survival kit, man. How was yours, man? How was yours?
Yeah, shit was all right, man. Trying to help a couple of people out. The fucking air conditioners went down. You know, we went PC Richards and bought up a whole bunch of shit and put it in people's cribs, you know. Trying to help them out and they can do what they do. You already know.
Oh, shit. Yeah, man, you know your good deeds, man. I see that good deeds, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely got to put that in, man. You want that karma to come back.
Yo, how that made you feel today, though? How that made you feel today, though?
It made me feel hurt. My back's still out.
Good deed, though. I know it made you feel good.
Back's still out. Walking like an 80-year-old man. But anyway, yeah, man. We're gonna touch on this topic today, man. That Roe versus Wade, the overturn.
Yeah,
gonna hit it off again with the New York City felons getting that second chance, man. What y'all think about that?
What I think about it is, what could we do? Like I say, the rights of a woman has changed now. It's changed history now. You know, you can't really do nothing about it, but just still try to fight it. I guess is another fight. Just try to fight that shit in court and try to see if we can get it overchanged. But they got it. They got it to where certain states gonna be doing it. So
right.
See what's up with that. What you think about that, bro?
Yeah, that shit is. I don't know. It's weird.
It's
I don't know. Like, I feel the females, but then, I mean, people gonna have to start being more responsible, more accountable for the shit that they doing.
As they should. As they should. As they should. Give you a better chance to think now. You should be thinking now. If you ready for this to be prepared for to be fatherhood or motherhood. So, to the people that this are gonna affect, you guys got to choose wisely now. We got to go to start choosing wisely now. Who you want your baby daddy to be, or who you want your baby mama to be. You know what I mean? So now, it's a big change, bro. It's a big change, and that one big thing changed the whole world right there. The whole world, bro. The whole world.
Yeah. That's like taking away their rights. I mean, if you start with these rights right here, what else are you gonna be taking away?
Yeah, and that's the real point. That's the real point. What's next? What's you gonna do, and what's gonna follow up? You know what I mean? Because it's a bigger follow up that's getting ready to come behind that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's just something to blind you. That's little blind stuff. Like all that stuff they put up there is really to blind you for what's really getting ready to happen in a real big situation. Like I told y'all last week, people ain't thinking about it's food shortage that's going on, and then all that other stuff. And now if they let this law already passed, how you gonna feed all those kids? That's
right.
another problem. So
Yeah,
they
I
gotta
like
figure.
that point. I like that point you touching on. You was touching on when me and you was kicking it, how they go from state to state,
Yeah.
and how that's going to affect them when they get ready to do that. Explain that.
Yeah. Now, what I was saying when that day when me and you was talking, it's like, yo, it's illegal in certain states, like to come here in New York and in any other place to transport guns. But down south, it's legal to carry guns. So when you get caught with a gun coming through every state, and you get caught in New York City, is that how you call that shit? Isn't that the same thing as like you
Yeah,
coming and
transporting. Yeah, transporting.
you transporting? Yeah, you
Right.
transport.
From state to
Now
state.
the
You're going
same
through
thing
each state. Yeah.
is the same thing as these people coming from their state where the abortion is not allowed, and they come into New York and getting that abortion. Isn't that the same thing? Almost the same thing. You went through all of these states to
Yeah.
go and do that, and then you go back home. You go back home and go to the doctor. They're gonna know that you had an abortion or whatever, because all of some of that's documented. Unless they're gonna, that should be illegal too. That should be in the same bracket of
Yeah.
drug transport and guns transporting.
Because technically, you committing a
But it's
murder going from state to state to state.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it's the
Oh, okay.
same thing. So how do that laws work?
So
Excuse me. It's a whole
yeah.
lot of what allegedly they saying is general population. You know what I mean? We overpopulation the people. So the people gotta come righteously and get their stuff together for it could be an equal and their dominant stays where's it at. You know what I mean? And this is where it comes from. You know what I mean?
Right.
It ain't the world. The world you're gonna do is overpopulate the world. And I thought y'all wanted the world not to be populated.
Nah, it's about preserving white life, like they said.
It's preserving, yeah, but we understand that. And allegedly, this is what they saying, and this is what it is. But we all understand it, and we all understand where the world is at and where it goes at on today. But with you just taking away somebody's rights, like yo, what's the next rights? Forcing you to do something that you don't want to do, and that's exactly what they're doing.
I mean, right. We ain't really got too many rights left.
Exactly. They all ate up. They all washed up. They all went down the drain. You know what I mean? All of this 10 commandment, 10th, whatever, and all of these other stuff, all of that shit is written, and they rewriting it every day. Every day these laws is getting rewritten. The law don't stay the same every day. Something else changes. You know, and this situation where you locking in the woman of not having a choice, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's great.
So you got a lot of women that's gonna be crossing those state lines just to go do that now, and it's illegal. So are they gonna be getting locked up like a gun runner?
They should, because
the state to state.
It's the same thing as transporting. You should. Right. You understand what I mean? If you come back home and you had got that done, and then now something goes, you get complications or something, and then now you got to go to the hospital. You know what happens next?
Yeah, that's true. But you actually committed a murder, and you going from state to state to state.
That's the same thing.
Walking up on you, committing a murder and running.
That's the same thing as transporting. If you know you can't bring no guns down here or no drugs from another country down here, it's the same thing. Shouldn't you get penalized for every state that you came through to make it here to New York or other states that's doing that, Canada and all of that? Shouldn't you get penalized for that?
Yeah, that's true.
Now they should tell you can't come back to our state. You got to stay over there till they in their state and live there.
Right.
What if they do that? You sure?
Yo, I wonder if we got any callers that feel any way about that right there, man, because that's kind of crazy right there.
That's crazy. That's real crazy. Things to make you go home.
Yeah, right. That part. Definitely that, man, because that's yeah. You got your rights taken away from you to go do, an abortion, which is now an illegal murder, and you jump from state to state just to get it, to come back through those states after you're done, and you don't get it. What's that about?
What about you now just open up doors for people that don't even know how to do that and want to start trying to practice that and do that? And you got people that goes there somewhere else to go get it cheaper, and this man or woman didn't know how to do that. Like the people that the females go get they breasts and they ass and all that shit done, and then comes in years or months, oh shit, I got a hole in there, or I'm leaking and all of that. You went to a person and paid. A person thought you could get it cheaper this place, and it all looked nice, and didn't know the outcome is. What happens if when you got a lot of people that want to implement, how you say, doctors want to be a doctor, and they not doctors and trying these. Yeah. Come on, you're gonna have people.
That's kind of like totally different, because you going for ornamentation or something like that, but this right here, you're going to commit a murder, which is now illegal in these states. To go through these states to commit a murder.
Allegedly, bro. Allegedly.
You took away their rights for real. You took away their rights to do it, right? So it's illegal now, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying, is it illegal or not?
It is.
All right. So if it's illegal, you're going to commit a murder. You're going to commit a murder, and you're jumping from state to state.
Answer that again.
How is that any different from a gun runner?
The same shit.
Or somebody that murdered somebody and going from state to state to state.
It's the same shit.
Same shit. There you go.
It's the same shit to me. To what I see, I can't speak for the world. For what I see, is about the same thing.
It is the same thing. I'm saying, right? It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's illegal now. It's illegal in these states. So you're going to commit a murder. It's just called an abortion. Give it a pretty name. An abortion, right? Mm-hmm. So take a murderer that's going to kill somebody. He's going to abort the dude or abort the girl or abort whoever he's going to kill. He's going to abort their ass, and he's going to jump from state to state to state to come back, and that should be legal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yo, you're going to have people trying to do that in their backyard. Trust what I'm saying. You're going to have them people, a lot of people doing that in their backyards, bro. Trust what I'm saying.
They used to do that back. They used to do that back in the days down south with a coat hanger.
Yeah. So, it's going to be a lot of backyard stuff. Yo, remember, the reason why, like, drugs and it is right now, because it's illegal. It give you a rush. When it becomes legal, you'll have no more rush. You know how many people going to be like, yo, fuck that. I'm going to do that right in the home. I don't give a fuck what happened. But then, you still got to go to the hospital. The hospital going to tell you had an abortion. And where is that baby? Now, in that state, you going to jail automatically.
That's if the hospital even performs the abortion.
And in that state, you automatically.
Okay, now suppose the hospital don't perform the abortion. You don't want the kid. You hurt yourself trying to get rid of the kid.
That's what I'm saying. And then you still got to go to the hospital, and the hospital got to do all of these tests and all that, and it's going to show you that you had an abortion, bro. And once they find out,
now you get locked up. So now you're getting locked up for endangerment to a child.
No, you getting locked up for murder.
There you go. So that right being taken away from them is gonna open up a whole can of worms, bro.
Yeah.
And so it ain't even their rights taken away from. Yeah. They getting put out there on the front line for a whole lot of things, man.
You're gonna have steel condoms. The condom's gonna be made out of steel, and it's gonna be sealed up so you can't nut in no female. You're gonna have steel condoms.
Hell, they're gonna be bringing back the chassis belt with 2 padlocks, and the damn low jack. You ain't getting none of that, cat.
You're not getting nothing, man.
You're
You're not
not
getting
getting none of
nothing.
that.
Yo,
You ain't getting none of that, bro.
you know what is going to happen though? It's going to be a lot of males going to the doctor and going to get themselves fixed. That's what I
Man,
see too.
well, them some damn fools, because that ain't about
No,
that.
those is the horny brothers. Those the brothers that was fucking back in the days and still want to still do the same shit. So they going to what's the name, bro? They gonna go get their stuff fixed.
I know that birth control is gonna be going way up high. That day after pill, them IUDs and sponges or whatever else they got going on. That's gonna be going through the roof.
Nah, bro. All of that birth controls and all of that, the pharmaceuticals gonna lose money. These people are gonna lose money. If you can't have, if you gotta have a kid, you can't use birth control. Some bullshit, right?
No, you bugging.
Oh, I'm bugging. Oh, yo, then correct me. My bad. But yo, wouldn't they lose money?
Plan B, nigga. The
plan B ain't getting no more money.
Ran out already.
They might
Ran out.
God, but after
saying that they only gonna be selling a limited amount of stock now.
Well, hey, if you ain't got no condoms, you better get a rubber glove with a damn rubber band.
It's gonna be gone. They taking that out.
Cut the fingers out of a rubber glove and put a band-aid.
Yeah,
some duct tape or something.
Yeah. Nah, you don't plan B. They
gonna bag. You better do something, bro.
All that. He is. All them abortion pills. Yeah.
Take that pill.
All them abortion pills is getting ready to be gone.
Yeah, they're gonna get paid. Like
that. They not think that the pharmaceuticals gonna lose money because this is what's supposed to protect you. Yeah, this is what's supposed to protect you from so-called not having the baby. Now in their country over there or they cities or whatever, you got to have the baby. It's no more abortions.
Right.
So they're gonna lose a lot of money, son.
A lot of people gonna travel to go get that abortion, bro.
I would say, don't take my word.
How many women get raped in a day?
Yo. Off of that one, they should just kill them. I feel like if you did that, have some real evidence, and you just kill them people. If you rape somebody and you caught them red-handed, ain't no, we gotta wait. He doing 25 years for the death penalty, nothing like that. He gotta die that same day. So it would make these people stop doing that. But raping with that female and doing that, they should not have to choose. You know what I mean? They're making them choose. Choose. They putting them to a point of having them choose, and that's not fair. Like, I gotta get stuck with this.
I believe it should be like a stipulation in it. If you was to get raped or compromised by some type of incest act, you should be able to get that.
Yeah.
You know, but taking that right away from the woman,
taking away.
Different
types of abortion.
Yeah,
they're not taking away like ones that like if a female needs an abortion physically,
right?
She's gonna be dead or some shit like that. She's gonna get the abortion. They're not saying like you just coming in there because you just don't want to have a kid. Nah, that's illegal now. Yeah,
exactly.
So you gotta have
raped or some shit like you can still get the abortion.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta find a state that's actually gonna perform those abortions.
Yep. Because didn't they say the doctor, anybody performs that, they go to jail?
Yeah, because they was turning people away, calling them. It was people who had appointments when it was overturned that day, going to get abortions, and they turned them back. Was like, nah, you can't come in. We're not doing it. The same day they overturned it.
Yo, they playing God right there. They playing God with people's life right there. Who is them to say a free willing person they could take their rights from a free willing person?
Saying, what's the difference between killing the baby and killing an adult?
Exactly. That's what it's boiled down to.
Go out here and just start killing niggas
Boiled
randomly,
down.
not going to jail. Should they be allowed to just be killing babies like that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's boiled down to, bro. Your rights are being eroded. Nobody's really standing up for anything. Everybody just laying down for it. Get down or lay down.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, for the most part, how I see it, I think every woman in the world should be out there marching and shut that shit down. Because, like I said, that's your body. That's your right to do it.
Yo, I seen like some little documentary that they was talking about the people didn't win the war, like when the females didn't win some joint they're talking about with the females, they went out there and protest. People was out there protesting and all of that. The protest.
Yeah. They had that a month ago when they went across the Brooklyn Bridge. But they need like a million woman march to Washington and type shit. Like, that's Spike Lee should get on the bus.
Yeah,
They need something like that going down. You know what I mean? For real.
She said the protest didn't do nothing. What had did something was 90% of women walked off their job and they hit them in their pockets.
That's what they need.
That's what it was. They said that's the only, and I see that's the only way that's going to work. These people got to walk off their jobs and be like, yo, I'm not working anyway. If everybody walks off their job and what's the name, these people can't get rich. Things can't get moved around how they need to be moved around. So if you do that, you get them to start thinking. That's how you fight these people. You got to fight them in their pocket. You can't fight them with, oh, we going ahead breaking something down and burning and stealing from other places, because that's not their shit. Right. They don't give a fuck. That's not their shit. You ain't in their community burning shit down. You in another person's community. They in good communities where nothing gonna get burned down. They store's not gonna get touched. So you know what I mean? Like you gotta hit them where it hurts.
Yeah,
that pocket, baby, that pocket. Them females gotta say we ain't working. Every female gotta go take a trip. Every female, I'm talking about every at the same damn time. You just can't do that separately. You gotta hit this shit off at the mark at the same damn time. We all walking off. Soon as 12 o'clock hit, everybody walks off.
Yeah, definitely that. I mean, if they did that, more than likely they'd be, getting listened. Somebody would listen. Because like you said, if you shut that economy down, you good money with that.
Yeah, what y'all think about that? What y'all think that they should be doing? You don't think all y'all females should do a walk-off? Any female that come in here and talk, like y'all don't think y'all all should just try to get a walk-off at the same time at the job, pick a time, pick a day? Maybe that will work. Maybe that will, what's the name? Like everybody, I mean everybody, not just New York City, I mean like all over the world where this is affecting people at, just need to.
That's affected every woman in the world.
Yeah, so
I mean, regardless of whether they be pregnant or not, that's your right.
And if
you take that right from them, what else rights are you going to take from them?
And if you a male and you feeling it, you need to walk off too, because it affects you too. What affects the female also affects the male, and what affects the male also affects the female, because it's massive incarceration that affects the female, that affects the home. Who's gonna put food on the table? You know what I mean? Who's gonna make sure they got clothes on their back? Who's gonna shelter them? Who they sell? You know,
it's already
too many independent women, man. There's so many independent women. Sometimes you need help too, man. All right, take all that independence shit off my head. That's why y'all.
Oh damn. Yeah, but yeah. That's definitely affecting them, bro.
You know, that's what keeps up with that motivation. That fucks with it. I'm like, you need foundation. Female need a foundation nowadays. So now, you know what they're bringing it back to me? It feel like they're gonna bring it back to the 50s and the 60s, where you could be with your grandmas and your mom's 70 or 80 or type shit. It's gonna bring it back to that, because I know you ain't gonna have a baby and think you're gonna leave and go have another baby. You better be careful, bro.
No, exactly. You ain't walking out on those now.
Yeah, you better be careful, man.
Walk straight to the courts.
All right, yeah, to those courts, yo, and I wonder how that's gonna work with child support. You know, a lot of people is not paying child support as we speak now. Like, you know what I mean? They child support building up to 50 to hundreds of thousands before they get locked up. What's gonna happen now when them people got to keep those kids and they ain't paying no child support?
Yeah, a lot of stuff people ain't tapping on either. Yo, you still taking away the father's rights too. The father's rights are dwindling away too.
Yo,
suppose he need that kid. Suppose that's the only kid he can ever have.
Yo, who they gonna be? They gonna be on what movie, Mike? Claudine. What you gonna say?
Fraud.
Fraud. Fraud. Fraud.
Give me the lamp. Fraud.
Yo, who bought this washman? Who bought this iron right here? You know that shit came from the jump. He said fraud. Fraud. That wasn't even his kids. He got to take care of that. That's yours.
A lot of guys' rights gonna be going down the drain too with that, man. Suppose that's your first seed, something you can only have that one time.
And you know what's crazy about it? The economy and all of that shit is going up, and the price of living in a home and all of that shit is going up. How some of them people going to afford that?
They should have thought about that.
No, I don't even see. I never even heard where
nigga parents should tell you to thought about that.
Exactly.
Where's the formula for the babies?
That's the crazy part.
That's crazy right there. I ain't never seen that, bro. Never. Formula for babies gone. What's that about?
Everybody about to start producing titty milk. They're gonna produce more titty milk, powder milk. You're gonna have people 90-year-old grandma producing powder milk. You know what I mean? People making formula out of that, man. They're gonna suck these people dry. They're about to suck these people like they cows, bro. Suck them dry. You're gonna be on the train and everybody's mother whipping out their titty, feeding their kids. That's what you're gonna see over there. Everybody parents whipping out a titty to feed their kids. You know what I mean? Like,
they do that anyway. You know, that's the first person feeding. But yo, that ain't gonna last too long, bro. These women dry up real quick.
It's not, man.
Their nutrition level is not even where it should be.
Yo, it's too much pollution, man. You got all of these cars. You go outside out there, that shit is blowing all that smoke, the foods they eat. Man, it's mad pollution, bro. It's mad pollution. So,
about to see anarchy.
Yeah, anarchy. I guess, man. You're gonna see a whole lot of shit.
You seeing that now?
You about to see aliens, man. You about to see aliens.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Aliens gonna be making the babies. They'll come out the sky having babies, rubbing their heads like they are cone heads and shit. They coming out, bro. They gonna come out. But with that subject and that story, man, it still goes back to the woman's right of choosing, bro. All that other shit was just talking around, but it still goes back to reality, and some people ain't checking reality. They blaming that the dark skinned brother too, right? From the Supreme Court.
Yeah, Clarence Thomas, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always those type of dudes that they gonna blame. You know what I mean? They put him up there to go do that. You know, he felt some type of way too, because once upon a time,
allegedly.
Yeah, once upon a time he was a kid. So you know, when you were a kid, you know, you had a whole bunch of your family members that did that shit. You know, you know, like a lot of shit that they be talking about is like is wicked. It's wicked. You know, y'all was doing that. You got allegedly, you got crackheads, and I don't know about allegedly. I seen some in politicians So you know what I mean? Like, yo, you letting these dummies come in here and help out changing laws, man. Even though they said it was back in the days, all of this stuff came upon and all of that and everything. Well, why wait for all of these goddamn years to come and produce something out right now? You should have hurry up and did that.
That's crazy. Yeah, you know.
Don't spoon feed somebody and then take the spoon away.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It don't make no sense.
You know, if they don't stand up, you know, for what's going on now, I mean, you're not even equal now because you're not getting anything equal now. You look at the sports, they're not getting equal pay. Soccer, basketball, none of that. They're not getting equal pay nowhere near it. So, you know, that's just crazy, yo. And you
okay. We're gonna have to get back with y'all, man. And we out here on the Evening Rush Network with Brooklyn and Other Brown Table, baby. We'll see y'all in a minute. Commercial break. Every Tuesday at 9.
Shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, we back here on Brooklyn and the Brown Table. We're hitting on this topic, Roe versus Wade, the overturn. You know, we're gonna hit on this other subject we got with a second chance for the felons in New York City. What you feel about that one, man? That's like, yeah. That's
second chance. All right, like, and what kind of second chance are we going to?
That second chance. No, I'm saying as for them, you know, being employed where they can get jobs where they never could before, as for being, you know, felons with records, more than one or two felonies.
Oh shit, yeah. Yo, that's beautiful. Yo, let me tell you. I really feel that if you got locked up, you should be able to come home to do any job, as long as it ain't dealing with stealing, bank robbery, no bullshit like that. You should be able to come home to deal with money, to get up in it. Even if you did that, it should be a program for them to train you. Like, yo, bro.
Yeah, they got programs. They got programs.
Yeah, so that's cool, man. That's fucking cool, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking cool, and I respect that because now they feel and they're giving them rights. Because, you know, some of them can't even apply for applications to go to get apartments and shit like that. And now they getting it. Now they getting it. So that was cool. And now they get voting and all that other shit too. So
they definitely can vote in. Yeah,
that's cool, man. They still human beings, bro. You still human beings. You gotta see for that. All that back in the day shit. That's old history. We in a new world now, New Testament.
Everybody in jail for some crazy.
It's crazy shit. Yo, he embezzled some money. Whoop he do? Yo, whoop he do? Don't y'all do that shit? Don't everybody?
You gotta make UPS, FedEx. You gotta make USPS. All that. They doing everything now, bro.
Yeah. They smart. They had them working in there for peanuts. Might as well bring them home and let them work for more peanuts. You know what I mean? Like, cost of living.
You know, if you turn their life around, you know, everybody make mistakes, like you said, for whatever reason. You know, you should have that opportunity, you know, to actually turn your life around and work for a company that's gonna support you on your way out. Yeah, definitely that.
Oh yeah. You know? That's number one, bro.
Yeah,
everybody get a chance, man. Everybody need a chance, man. The second chance, man.
Exactly. Second, third, fourth, whatever. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Only some people, yo, you could smell those niggas. Yo, you could smell them.
I mean, you know, they doing a lot of delivery. You know, how would you feel if you knew a felon, you know, was delivering to your house or handling anything as for money or groceries coming to your house? It would be like anybody else that you know, right? Because you ain't gonna ask for no damn, you know, background check because he's delivering something, right?
No, I got homies that go to the store for me. That's
Exactly. There you go.
already.
There you go.
The
Exactly.
shit in it. What the fuck? Would that make a difference?
I would think that would go as far as you looking in the mirror, man, because everybody did something, right?
Yo, he didn't.
Just
He
like
didn't
you
do.
did something wrong, you did something right.
He didn't do no pedophile. He was not on that number one list, that most wanted list, and no shit like that with no pedophile and shit like that. Everything I respect, so I do. Then you don't know who you chilling with at most of these days. You know what I mean? You chill with rapists,
Exactly.
you chill with
You ain't looking for no background check like that. Nah.
You don't know. You wouldn't know.
You know?
But a rapist, I don't know about no second chance with that dude, because that dude probably still thinking in the same ass way.
No, I ain't talking about sexual predators or pedophiles and nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know, they got felonies or, you know, robberies or things like that, you know.
Man.
Something, you know.
Man. He already did his rehabilitation. He already did his rehabilitation. He got locked up, so he should know he repented for that. And now he coming home because he want a job. You know, a lot of the brothers is coming home looking for jobs, bro.
Looking for
and they
jobs,
get it.
exactly.
They getting a job. Construction sites, they hiring. There's like a lot of stuff they getting them jobs.
Right. You know, so I think New York City, that's a good state, you know, where that's a good overturn for them, because I never seen that happening, or never even thinking that was going to happen here. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Other states would do it, but, you know, New York City be like, you know, nah, you did this. Nah, we can't hire you because you did that, and you did it here. So, you know.
Yeah, but I see a lot of cooks that's in New York City that been locked up. That's felons.
Oh yeah,
programs too. That
food industry. Yeah, food industry. Yeah. I see a lot of cats doing security that got felons.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. You know they did and they shit up, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? Some of them coming home from doing joints.
Right.
They need that. They need to try to get back in the world, settle back inside the world. That's their second chance. You know what I mean? Maybe you keep them out the streets. You know, they want their own. A lot of people in there thought about coming home getting their own. So,
right. You know.
That's a good one. That was important.
If you had a company, would you hire any of them?
Huh?
I said, if you had a business or a company, would you hire a felon?
Yeah, anybody that could perform their job, they come in there to perform their job. That's the only thing I'm worried about in my company.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you coming in on time. I ain't got no complaints. I ain't got to worry about you. I ain't got to look over your head and think you're gonna do some dummy stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's easy, man. I know, everybody need a chance.
Right.
I know everybody need a chance. If I was in that position, I wouldn't want you to do that to me. You know what I mean? That's discriminating.
Yeah.
You ain't even give this man a chance to even know him. You don't even know him.
All them do is work harder.
I mean, it's discriminatory to a point, but you got to figure too, you running a company, you running a business, a lot of companies and other businesses might not want to do business with you because, you know, of who you hired and their history and background of what they did prior to them to getting that job with you or your company or wherever you worked.
Yeah.
You know,
I bet you see how good that man performed, probably performed better than the person that did that on their team. They gonna want him.
That'd be the case. Exactly. That'd be the case.
Yeah. Yo, let me see who that is. What you're behind your back, they slipping them a card. I like how you did that right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
that'd be the case. That'd be the case. 9 times out of 10, that definitely be the case because a lot of these cats be, you know, experienced from where they've been. You know, they learn the trades on the inside and they coming out, you know, implement them on other jobs out here.
Yeah.
To where a guy out here couldn't get that type of experience.
Yo, you never knew who the human being was before his whole what's name. A lot of basketball players, a lot of people that went to jail, they had other stuff that they used to do in their life too. Remember, their hands was handy too, so they working.
Oh
You
yeah.
gotta give them a chance, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know they love. Some of them will love that chance. Oh, somebody gave me a job. You know how many people they go tell them that, yo, son,
Yeah.
some people ain't got no job. You see what the hell said?
And a lot of them come out and create their own companies too. You got a lot of brothers that came out doing 25, 30, 35, 40 years.
That need a
And
job.
came out, started $1 million businesses.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hired nothing but felons.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Yo, they can relate. You know, they study. You know, they sat in there and probably did their homework. You know what I mean? When I come out, I'm gonna be a better man. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm tired of this bullshit. I just sat in here and did such and such. So you know, shit changed for some people. You know what I mean? Some people want to see good for themselves. Fuck, you want to be in the cold? Somebody just offer you some bread to put in your pocket and it's legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you can go and get it to your parole officer and say, "Yeah, here I got a pay stub, and here you can call my boss. This is what I'm doing."
Exactly.
Maybe not some time off your parole and shit like that, because you out there on an apartment. You know what I mean? I mean, yo, this and that and is going on. I'm about to get a raise, or I'm about to get come on,
Exactly.
come on, knock some of that off.
Yeah. Well, they got a organization out here. It's called Ready, Willing, and Able for a lot of brothers that's getting out of prison, and they out here, sweeping and cleaning up the streets. This is why these streets look clean.
Yeah, that's the 14th Street brothers. Yeah, that's them dudes.
I mean, they out here too. 14th Street, all of them. Manhattan, Brooklyn, everywhere. They're all over. And those brothers, like I said, they keep Brooklyn and wherever they at is looking clean. I commend them brothers because they came out, because they went back and did the same thing. A lot of people look down on them because they out here sweeping and cleaning. Bro, I bet you they houses is the cleanest damn houses you ever want to see. I respect every one of them dudes, and I know some of them dudes.
I respect that, but I don't think nobody come from no place where they came from and did all them years. They should be doing no
they shouldn't be doing that, but that's
cleaning up outside. Yo, he just came home.
I ain't what you're saying. I ain't what you're saying. I ain't what you're saying, but them cats, they take pride in their work. Hard work,
taking pride.
You doing this honest work. I understand you want to do something, yes, but that's a foot.
They happy they home. They pride they home.
Right. Yeah. A lot of those cats don't stay there, bro. A lot of those cats move up. They move up to other things to get other opportunities going on.
Yeah.
I mean, see, we see him as wearing the blue stuff and pushing that little blue can. A lot of them cats got it going on. They got plans. A lot of them went to other things, doing other things too.
Yeah, selling drugs, right?
Whatever they do, bro. I mean, it's better than what they started doing. It's better than what they started doing. You gotta be doing something. You already know it's stuff. You gotta have a stipulation of being out here.
They went back to the streets, big bro. What y'all think? Yeah. What the people think? They went back to the streets, right? Yo, you said this $8, this $16 ain't getting shit. I used to be home.
Right, so $16 compared to 35 cents in prison is what?
Yeah, that don't mean shit compared to what they used to make.
You wouldn't take $16? You wouldn't take $16 out here compared to 35 cents in there?
No. Compared to what they used to make. Compared to what they used to make back in the days, that ain't shit.
It ain't. But I'm saying in there, if you making 35 cents in there and $16 out here, bro, that's a jump.
That's a big jump. You know that.
You got your freedom. You got your freedom and $16 plus opportunity to do anything you want to do. In there, you got 35 cents, no fucking freedom, 3 bells and a whistle, lay your ass down and knock out. That's it. You ain't got nothing to do but time. So I think I'll take option number 2.
In both situations, you ain't got nothing to do but time. Because you damn near basically got to do the same shit you do in jail. You got to lay down, eat shit, eat at a certain time.
You're going to do that regardless. But I'm saying, you can move around, you got your freedom. You got your freedom, and there's nobody telling you what
That's the
to do.
only shit. That's the only shit. He's doing
Exactly.
basically the same shit.
You got movement. You know, you got your freedom. Your freedom is worth more than any damn thing you're gonna ever get.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
pretty much, I know that's what they focused on, you know. But I commend them brothers, you know, because like I said, they could have came out and did the same thing they did when they was before they went in.
Hats
I
off.
mean, I don't look down to nobody for doing no type of hard work because I did that type of work before.
Hats off.
You know?
Hats
Exactly.
off.
Definitely hats off for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. Hats off to all these new construction sites that's being built up there for people to go in there and try to go get their shit together. Hats off to them giving little jobs, man. You know what I mean? That's what really be needed to be happening. Like give a lot of people these jobs, man. You need to open up more jobs for, I would say, for them youngins, man. But it's hard right now. You got to go through this Indeed shit to fill out applications. Where back in the days, I like the back in the days shit when you could go strictly to the job and go and get an application and take it back to the boss and he reads that shit. You know what I mean?
But that's old. That's old. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody cutting down no damn trees. So put your damn application in online.
Yeah,
go get your interview. Go check out your interview. Get your suit, tighten up, put that on, and go do what you do. Exactly.
It sound easy. The way it make you sound like it sound easy, bro.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
Like,
What ain't it?
dress up to go for fast food.
Fast food, yeah. I think
Fuck, that shit crazy.
with
That
black,
ain't even a process, bro. That's not even a process.
well, I think black.
There's a lot of them applications online, bro. Basically, they're already done for you. All you gotta do is fill that in.
Yeah, hell yeah, I know that.
That stuff is done for you.
You know, some of them just be having you in a waiting list, bro, and have you do those applications.
Of course. Everything is a waiting process.
I know. I got a young son. I got a 17-year-old.
But it's more easier than it was when we was coming up. You know damn well that.
I'm talking about.
Bro. We would go and fill out an application, right? And I'm pretty sure this happened to you. I remember years ago, I'm talking 80. I went to Paragon Sports down on Houston Street.
Yeah.
Filled out the application, right? I ain't even get out the door. I looked through the window, throwing that shit right to garbage.
Same shit is happening now. You
And
just
on
don't
the
see
internet,
it.
you just don't see it. Like, what's the difference? What is the difference? That's what I'm trying to tell you, son.
The difference is that was one application. That was one application I filled out on Indeed. I can send out multiple applications. This is what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
You can take one button and delete the motherfucker. Yeah, you can. But I can send out multiple ones to where back then I had to go from place to place to place to place.
Let me ask you a question, my brother.
Oh,
what jobs that multiple you can get for a pre-teenager, brother, that's still going to school? They they cannot work a full-time job. You cannot go out of the town. Like, yo, you living in another borough and you're gonna send her all the way to Long Island, New Jersey, or some shit. So those are the kind of jobs that's really trying to hire people out of town, far out of town. It's kind of hard. What you got a pre-teen, bro? Yeah, some people pop up and do happen. That's what I'm saying. It got to be more easier, but they got to have more jobs, more valuable for those kids.
Yeah, it is. Other than like fast food jobs. Yeah, I ain't what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
Basically, that'll be like the only thing, not the only thing, but more, you know.
If somebody knows better than what I'm knowing or saying, you know what I mean? It's always good.
They do need a little bit more outlet, you know, as for that matches up with their schedule. Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah, that should be a
headache.
They
do. Like you said, it sends them into another area, you know.
Yeah, they
travel exactly where they have to travel.
So you know, if you go send your kid out there some 8 o'clock in the morning and they coming home about 4, or maybe the job might have on 5, and they coming from West Bubblefuck, you know, all crazy ass people. You got a 16-year-old, 17-year-old come and try to come on her own. And it's a female at that.
Right. Exactly.
It makes no difference if it's a boy neither. You know what I mean? They too young. They still,
Right. They need more options in the area they at.
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying. Yeah. So a lot of businesses, should concentrate on that because the young youth is their employment, their employment staff for later on in life. They pick it for the future.
Some of youth, that shit it went left field. You know what I mean? The kids that want a job and all that now, they doing selective few. You got to go through
little lotteries,
and all of that. Like, yo, son, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, you want your kid not in the streets. You want them to have something to do for the summer. You know what I mean? So they can go and do trips and go on there. You ain't got to keep coming out your pocket for this shit right here. Look at how you doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Babysitting. There's a whole lot of shit you got to be doing, bro.
Yeah, a lot of businesses actually need to wake up to that.
Wake up to that, man. Them kids first, man.
Exactly.
First. You want them to know how to work.
Mm-hmm.
You got kids that know how to do inventory at that age.
They
do math and all that shit better than an adult. Way smarter than them. They still going to school.
Yeah, counselors, all that. Day counselors,
All that.
Camp counselors in the daytime, all that.
All that, man. Yeah, open up. That's what they need to do. Open up more stuff like that for the youngins, man.
Yeah, more job opportunities within the city, for the young people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those agencies that used to be out and open, when we was back in the day, those are gone.
Yeah.
Especially the summer youth program, that being cut, you talking like some 70%. So that's like, that's a done deal right there.
Well, what they trying to say, what is the fundings? They ain't got enough fundings for this and that. But but I remember back in the day, they had them like, some of them would charge you about $200 and stuff like that for the whole summer vacation. That's for your trips and all that stuff. Everything, Great Adventure, Downey Park, and
all that. And all that.
Yeah. Sometimes they catch you with a package deal that you bring 3 or 4 of your kids, they might take such and such off of it and all of that. It's a do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Parents want to go on a trip, a little such and such. And then all your counselors on the thing was some of you dudes you knew in your projects that you chill with. So they would bring that back, man. Cleaning up. Yo. When do it start cleaning up the parks? Because remember that was heavy too. Green Thumb. They had
that used to happen around the first day of summer, the 21st. Like you talking last week sometime, 21st.
Or 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
I think somewhere around in the day after 4th of July.
Brooklyn Queens Day type thing,
Yeah. Right after 4th of July. They had all them kids on the outside of the skirts cleaning up the grass and all of that other shit. Cleaning up the projects. The little housing workers that was cleaning up the projects and stuff like that.
Well, they got, like I said, they got, guys that's being paroled and everything. They doing stuff like that now. So they probably targeted, them coming out, as for them having something to do when they come out, being constructive, and everything, giving them that little job, which took away from, the summer youth programs and every other program that the kids should have been doing.
Yeah, because I'm curious.
They just swap one for the other type thing.
They do need an outlet, bro. They do need an outlet.
Definitely that, man.
Outlet, man. Let them be independent. Let them be so-called how to get money. You know what I mean? Legal money and shit.
You got to commend New York City for being that state. Giving the brothers a second chance, or anybody's second chance, that was a felon. We all need a chance, bro. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody human. Everybody has a family. If you don't have a family, you still need an outlet to take care of yourself. So, with that being said, New York, hats off to you. Definitely that. You know.
So man, yo, check this out, man. Check this out. It's always a positive and it's a negative, man. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. Oh yeah.
If we don't keep up making positive, then you gotta add on. You know what I mean? You got a big add on. You know that's contagious. So you know
Yeah.
we gotta really try to make something really positive, man. And it's a blessing that New York City do what it does and give people second chances. And some people deserve them, some people don't. Some people come out and do the
Mhm.
same thing. If it's
Right.
right, so you know what I mean. I do see more jobs because it ain't that many jobs out there for the young dudes,
Right.
bro. Put
Right.
that shit up because that's what we really need, bro. And
Exactly.
all them people out there that's really out there that gotta suffer through what's going on, you know what I mean? I pray for y'all, man. My prayers
Mhm.
out there for y'all women, and what y'all is going through, and to everybody that to each side, bro. To each
No
side
doubt.
is fair, bro. So I just pray that they come to
Yeah.
some better conclusion for it, and you know what I mean. Well, people gotta
Okay.
also remember fight for their rights, man.
Yep.
Don't let the world stop. Fight for anything you believe in. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you it's wrong. You know what I mean? Because you your own person. You know what's right from wrong, man. So just fight for whatever you believe in. And if we believe in this with this woman thing, let's all fight for these women, man. Let's fight for them.
Exactly.
Have a
Stand for
voice.
the women.
You know what I mean?
That's it,
Stand
right.
up for them. Just have a
Yeah.
voice, man. Like stand up for these women, man. You got a mother, you got a sister, you got a niece, you got a
Right.
aunt, you got a grandmother, you got you got a whole generation and shit
Yeah.
like that, female. So at least try to
Yeah.
stand. If you don't stand up for anything, or try to stand up for anything, try to stand up for that, bro, man. Like
Yeah. Let's
yo,
do that. Like my
man.
man, yeah, like my man Amigas Press used to say, hey,
Yeah,
rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you lose them. If you don't
yeah,
use them, you lose them. But
that's
yeah, in
all.
closing, man, what you got to say in closing, bro, for the people?
Yeah,
At a
peace.
round table.
I got love. I got some mere hair grease. I say I want to give a big shout out to Brooklyn of the Brown Table, my man Big Mike,
Yeah, no
and
doubt.
my cousin Eddie Bracco, man. Love y'all niggas, man. You know,
AKA Fishbone. Yeah, I got you.
I got you. I got you. But you can catch us every
Yeah,
Tuesday. You know what I mean at 9 o'clock, and
yeah,
chime
every
in.
Tuesday at 9 here on the Evening Rush Network. Thank y'all. Peace. You
Peace.
know, we're going to love you.